Man, what in the world is going on, man? So today is April 1st, the beginning of the diet. This is my first vlog that I'm actually recording after this whole thing started. Man, what a minute, I'm by myself in here. What am I doing? My God, man. What is going on? This is crazy. So here's to the new normal, guys. Anti-social at the gym club. That's what we've come to. But anyway, we're wrapping up our little walk here at the golf course. It was very nice. Today's the first day of the cutting vlogs. The actual diet has begun. We're getting back home now, and I'm going to have dinner, show you guys maybe a little clip or some pictures of what I'll be having. And so yeah, I want to thank Level Up Athletics for the cool shirt design. It's really cool. You guys follow them, Level Up Athletic Apparel. Look them up on Instagram. And yeah, let's get back to the house. Oh man, I'm not ready. I'll be back. Wow. All right, now I'm ready. We're back from the walk. I already did my at-home workout, and then we went for that walk at the golf course. Very nice. Enjoyed that a whole bunch. Anyway, on the first video, well, first of all, man, I don't even know where to start. This is just crazy. Let me just say that I hope everyone out there is staying safe. I hope nobody runs into any kind of issues with this whole corona thing. It's really insane, all this stuff going on. But anyway, we're gonna try to make this work and bring you guys a little bit of entertainment. Maybe you'll get a laugh here and there, and try to have a little bit of fun and make it work somehow. Anyway, so let's talk about the diet. So today is April 1st, and it's the first actual day of starting the diet. But what happened was that, as I told you guys on the first video, I told you guys that step one was gonna be just cleaning up my diet and trying to eat clean foods and stay away from all the junk. Basically, just cutting out the junk from the diet and eat the things that I eat most of the time, but just not all of the time. And now I'm gonna try to eat this stuff all the time. And just by making that change alone, I imagine I would drop, the first couple pounds. And that was what I was gonna do the first week. But what happened was that this whole lockdown started, and obviously, we were unable to go to restaurants and enjoy ourselves out there, and no more food reviews, none of that stuff. So basically what happened was that I started just cooking at home and eating the stuff that I usually eat, eating that all the time. And what happened was that this has been ongoing already for 2 weeks, so I already lost 4 pounds just from doing that, and the diet didn't even start yet. I only had how much was it? I think 11 pounds overall to lose to get back to my leanest point. That's all I've gained over the past 9 months. And if you recall, after the Cancun trip, I came back from Cancun already with 5 or 6 pounds extra. So since then, I only gained about another 5 or 6 pounds. So that's where I started. And by cleaning up my diet, which that happened already, like I said, about 2 weeks ago when they locked everything down and this whole thing started. So, I started eating at home and cooking the things that I always eat, and I already lost 4 pounds. So I'm starting now I guess the second phase of the whole thing, where I'm actually gonna have to start being more careful with my calories. I'm not doing any cardio. I can't go to the gym, and I can't run because my knees are all messed up from all those years of basketball and polishing my knees and playing basketball. But anyway, So I can't really run, but I could walk as much as I want, and my knees don't hurt or anything. I could, at the gym, what I usually do is the elliptical, and the elliptical works very well. It's non-impact, it's zero impact, and that's what I normally go for. But I also do the Stairmaster. Stairmaster is very little, almost no impact also, and I can do that all day as well, no problem. But I can walk as much as I want, and that's what I've been doing that for fun, not really for cardio. But as we go on with this diet, and it gets harder and harder to lose weight, then I guess we'll walk more and more. Anyway, they might stop that as well. I don't know what's gonna happen. I really don't. This is crazy. Okay, as far as the at-home workouts, dare I say that I believe I've actually have been able to make some gains, not just maintain, but I've actually have noticed some improvements. Now, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just because, since it's a lot more reps, it's the workouts are higher on reps. Maybe I'm getting a better pump. Maybe, I don't know what it is. Maybe since I've dropped about, 4 pounds of, the fluff, then you start noticing the cuts more and stuff like that. And maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But for now, I know for sure I haven't lost anything. As a matter of fact, I think I've actually made a little bit of gains. So, but anyway, whatever. We'll see what happens as this goes on and we get deeper into the cut. So, I'm gonna try to get as lean as I've been able to get, and then try to go from there and get even leaner if it's possible. We'll see what happens. I only have, like I said, about another 6 pounds to lose till I get to my leanest point. I've never been able to get below that. It's just, that's when I get that, I start feeling fatigue and all that stuff, and I can't get past that. But we'll see what happens this time. And I do have a secret weapon that I plan to implement at the end. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about breakfast and lunch for me. When I first lost the weight, when I had a lot of weight to lose and I wasn't lean, then I would just kind of fast all day, basically. I would have my latte in the morning, my café con leche, and as the day went on, I had maybe coffee here and there, maybe a fruit here and there, but I didn't eat almost anything else. And then I went to the gym like that. I did my weight training, I did my cardio, I came back home, and then I had a big dinner. I'm gonna show you guys dinner tonight. You'll see what that's gonna be like. But anyway, I didn't really eat anything. But now that I'm lean, I can no longer do that. I can't go the whole day without eating. It just doesn't work. I start getting too, feeling out of energy and stuff. So I do have something as the day goes on, and believe it or not, it's the same thing all the time. So I'm not gonna show you guys this more than once. This is it. I'm gonna show. I've already told you guys. So if you've been following these videos, you know what it is that I eat. So and that's the same thing. I don't get bored of it. I'm sorry. I like it. I don't get bored of it. I eat the same thing every day. Okay, my breakfast. Let me show you guys. Okay, my breakfast normally is 12 ounces of skim milk. Okay, it fills this cup all the way to the top. I put 1 teaspoon of honey, okay, and 1 teaspoon of an artificial sweetener. One of these things is, these are 0 calories. I have several flavors. I think my favorite one though is this one, the hazelnut. To me, it's awesome. So I put a teaspoon of this, and a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more than a teaspoon of just instant coffee. And that's what I start the day off with. Then after that, I make coffee. And in the coffee, I put a splash of almond milk and a teaspoon of this. And that, I don't even track that. It has almost no calories or nothing. So why track that? And that's it. So that's my breakfast every single day. On the weekends, it changes. On the weekends, my breakfast is my pre-workout meal. And that's when I make my French toast. Usually it's the French toast, but I also make protein waffles, sometimes I'll have protein oats. So yeah, that's on the weekends. The rest of the time, this is breakfast, man. That's it, okay? I've told you guys that I always carry a couple of fruit with me, maybe an apple or a couple of little apples or apple and a pear or something like that. And that's my snacks that I have throughout the day. I usually eat 2 of them, and then my lunch is the watery protein oats. I've showed you guys how to make that before on the videos I have already uploaded. But lately I've been using this protein as the one I've been going to. This protein is the cake pop flavor from PES, and man, this is just awesome. It's a mix of casein and whey, and it thickens the oatmeal. Even if it's watery, it'll kind of thicken it up just enough where it's just a lot better than plain whey protein. So that's what I've been going to. The flavor is on point. I love it. I usually make 2 servings of oatmeal, 1 scoop of the protein powder, and then some stevia, and just enough stevia to just sweeten it to whatever it is I like. Okay, that's my lunch. That's lunch. And if a pre-workout meal, it's usually another protein oats. It could be a smaller one, or it could be the same quantity. And that's it. I don't switch that. I just stick to that. I love it. It's so easy to make, so fast to make. To me, it's just the way to do it. You know, it works. I love it. It's nutritious. And then dinner varies a lot. There's a lot of variety dinner, and that's what I'm going to show you guys in a bit. So let's go. All right, guys. So tonight we're having like a half a sweet potato. We're having 6 ounces of lean chicken breast made in the oven, no oil. That's a California medley, I think they call it. It's just it's one of those little bags that you just stick in the microwave. It's cauliflower, and broccoli, and carrots. I have a small little salad. I'm gonna put the Skinny Girl Dijon honey mustard dressing, and man, the honey mustard Dijon dressing is freaking great, and it has 10 calories per serving, almost nothing. So that's gonna be dinner, and after that, I'm probably gonna have that chocolate protein pudding that I make, and I still have like a lot of calories left after this. So I'll see what else I have. Maybe I'll make some popcorn. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, guys, if you choose the right things, you can eat quite a lot of food for very little calories. It's all about, again, choices. It's all about picking the right things. You know, this is everything I've eaten today adds up to like a Big Mac meal at McDonald's, you know. And I've been eating all day pretty much as much as I want. As a matter of fact, I think after this I'm gonna be full, and I'll probably have to wait a while to kind of get a little bit more food in, because I don't want to cut my calories too low in the beginning, because it just makes things harder. So as the thing goes. So anyway, I'm gonna start with this. What else did I want to talk to you guys about? Yeah, the sweet potato, I make it in the microwave. You just split it in half, wrap it up with wet paper towels, and put it in the microwave. You know, it'll take somewhere between like 6, 7 minutes, 8 minutes, depending on the size of the potato and on your microwave. So it's super easy to make. It tastes great. Sometimes I'll drizzle a little bit of that zero sugar syrup that I use on the coffee. It actually makes it taste even better. Sometimes I like making fresh vegetables. It's a lot better. But the vegetables in the little bags are just so convenient, so easy. And you know, half the time you just don't have time to do all the other stuff, especially if you don't do meal prep on the weekends. So these little bags are just very convenient. Delicious. The chicken, I just oven bake it. It's baked in the oven. Season it and bake it in the oven, and that's it. Man, that dressing is killer. Very good. So tonight, I'll keep adding things on my Fitness Pal and make sure I hit at least like 1,800 calories. I don't want to stay below that. If I have to, I'll just have like some almonds. That I like them, you know, they taste great. But man, that'll get your calories up real quick. So for sure, I'm gonna either make the protein pudding or maybe a smoothie. And then after that, I'll see how many calories I have left over. I'm still gonna have a bit more, at least like maybe 300 more, I think. And today I've tracked and weighed everything I've had. So I know I was very accurate. We'll talk maybe a little bit more about tracking and how to do it and things like that. Oh, I'm also gonna talk about my at-home workouts. I have a couple people have asked me to talk a little bit about that. So I'll get around to, you know, we'll have enough time to talk about all these things. But maybe I think I'm just gonna wrap this part of the video here. Day one of the cutting vlogs. It's April 1st. Let's see how it goes. I plan to keep this going at least until probably the end of June. Although I only got like 6 more pounds of, man, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. What do they call this stuff? California blend or California medley or whatever it's called. Like, I lived in California. I don't remember people eating this stuff. I don't know. You guys know, let me know. So yeah, I think I forgot to say it, but that entire meal that you just saw it was 353 calories. Okay, to put it in perspective, 350 calories is like a cheeseburger from McDonald's, and you're not gonna even be full. So all of that food, 350 calories. For the day, I think I mentioned everything that I had. It was that, you know, my normal breakfast with the skim milk and all that and the coffee. I had a protein oats for lunch. I had a couple little apples, and then I had this just now. I didn't have a pre-workout meal because now that I'm doing these workouts at home, if I'm not too hungry, I'll just skip it, save my calories for the end of the day. And that's about it. Now I'm gonna make the smoothie and maybe fill in the calories with something else because I'm only at 1,300. I got 500 more to go. The smoothie is like, I think it's less than 300 calories. I'm gonna have to look. But I think it's just below 300 calories. So I'll have, you know, maybe I'll eat like a handful of almonds or something. That's like 200 more and call it a night. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. So here's the smoothie, guys. It's really good, like always. There's no way I'm gonna be able to finish all of this. I don't think there's just no way to eat. It won't fit in my stomach. There's like a half a serving of Greek yogurt, half a serving of cottage cheese, got some stevia in there, half a serving of strawberries, half a serving of blueberries, 1 scoop of the PES protein cake pop, and man, delicious. And a lot of ice and water. I showed you guys how to make this in one of my dieting tip videos, look it up. But I think this is gonna be it, and I don't even think I'll be able to finish it, so we'll see. Yeah, there you have it, guys. I finished it. I'm stuffed, man. I am stuffed, but I finished it. And yeah, I eat it right out of the blender. I'm an animal. Anyway, see you guys tomorrow. So we're out for a walk again. I didn't do a at-home workout today. Got a little bit lazy, or I was tired. I didn't get good sleep last night. Slept very little. And yeah, so I'm tired today. Yesterday I finished my calories about 300 less than the goal. I think I did like 1,500, and I wanted to hit 1,800, so I ate very little. Today I've been eating more. I had a little bit more oatmeal and we'll see what we come up with for dinner. Oh yeah, also I weighed in this morning about almost a pound less. So yeah, it's dropping a bit too quick. But you know, again, I had less food in my system and all of that. It's definitely not a pound of fat, but yeah, so far it's going well. We'll see if tonight I get better sleep. It sucks when you get old, then you can't sleep. And you know, if you were able to sleep like, you know, 4 or 5 hours and feel great during the day, then that would be awesome. I mean, I don't want to spend so much time sleeping. I don't care. I'll do something else. But unfortunately, that's not the case, because what happens is that then you're just tired. You spend the day not feeling 100%. And, you know, if I get like 6 hours, or sometimes I sleep 4 or 5 and I feel fine. And I feel fine. I feel fine, but I am a little bit tired. Oh man, sauteing some steak, onions, ham. Then I'm gonna put some 4 egg whites in there and a couple of servings of fat-free cheese over the top. It's looking good. All right, so there you guys have it. We got some veggies. As you know, I always try to have some vegetables. Like I said, broccoli, lima beans, and green beans. And then we have the 4 egg whites. 4 egg whites. I have another half a sweet potato. I have 2 servings of cheese. Look at that, all that fat-free cheese. It's basically, that's all pure protein. And then I have the cooked sauteed onions, steak, and ham. By the way, that steak is not a lean cut. That's a New York strip, so it's fatty, and I tracked it. That's the way I tracked it. The steak alone is like 300 calories. The whole meal there, everything you see there, 665 calories, is still not a lot. For the day, that puts me right under 2200. Is 21 something, which is towards the upper end. Yesterday, I didn't even hit the minimum. I was like at 16 something. I was real low on calories yesterday, but today I ate a little bit more. And that's basically it. I mean, a lot of protein, but we do have some fats today, and, you know, a little bit of carbs. I had a lot of carbs throughout the day. You know, guys, you guys know I eat a lot of oatmeal. So today I had oatmeal for lunch, and I had I didn't really work out today. We just went for that long walk, and I had a little bit of oatmeal before I went on the walk. So anyway, that wraps it up for the day. This is day 2 of the cut. You're looking at the meal right there. Nothing too fancy, but I'm sure it's gonna taste great. Oh, I also had, today I had, and I tracked it. I track everything. So I tracked, I had a little bag of popcorn. I'm gonna show you guys, it's microwavable popcorn, and I'm gonna show you guys what that looks like. It's 120 calories, but it, you know, nice little snack. And I also had a couple of drinks. Yeah, I had a couple of drinks. I had some rum and Coke, just 2 ounces of rum and a Coke Zero. So the Coke had no calories. So all in all, that's not bad. I mean, I usually try not to drink too much, but, you know, I'll have a couple of drinks maybe once or twice a week. That's no big deal. You can easily fit that into your program. And, you know, you got to make this sustainable, man. You got to do it in a way that you can sustain it and you can keep doing it. Because if not, if you do it in a way that is just, you know, not something you enjoy or that you can keep up, then you're just going to regain the weight as soon as you lose it. And as you guys seen, I've been able to stay lean now for the last, like almost 4 years now. So yeah, this definitely works. So this is what it's going to be tonight. I'm gonna end the vlog right here. I didn't record a lot today, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. Again, day 2 of the cutting vlogs, and you guys are seeing the meal right here. The rest of the day is, like I said, you know, it's always the same stuff. It's just the same breakfast, the same oatmeal and stuff, the same lunch. And my snacks, I had a couple little apples today and 1 little pear. So those were my snacks. And this is dinner, and that's it. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. So we're out on a little walk again today. I did do at home workout today, and what I've been doing, well, in the beginning, I wanted to do full body, just do full body workouts. But as I added more and more exercises, it just became a little bit too overwhelming to do full body every time. So I started splitting it. I started to do upper lower workouts, and that's what I've been doing. I'm trying to do 3 upper days and 3 lower days. So I mean in a week, right? In a week. So I do upper lower
upper lower, and then day off. After 4 days, I do a 1 day off, and then another upper lower, and that's basically the whole week, right? So by doing that, I am doing I'm doing the entire body, right? 3 times, everything 3 times per week. That's a lot of frequency, and obviously volume is also kind of high because there is a lot of different exercises and a lot of reps, since it's basically body weight. Although I have been adding some resistance. I do have a band, on one of those elastic bands, and I also have a backpack that I put on for doing push-ups. I have the backpack, and I have a laptop in there. Yeah, and it's not an Ultrabook, man. This is a Windows XP. For all you youngsters, you don't know about that. These well, I think that laptop is like 7 pounds. So yeah, I've been adding that for just some added resistance. So I use it for the push-ups and all my leg exercises. For legs, I've been doing body weight squats. Usually start with a set of like 10 to 15. Then I do lunges. Again, a set of like 10 to 12 on each leg. And then I do Bulgarian split squats. If you don't know what that is, look it up. Bulgarian split squats. So you do one leg at a time, and I get about another 10 to 12 on each leg, like that. Then I go back into body weight squats, and I get another 10 to 15 until I burn out. And that's one whole cycle. So it's like a cycle style training. I go from one exercise to the next with very little rest, almost no rest. And then after I finish the whole cycle, I do all the exercises. Then I go ahead and get a few minutes of rest. I think well, in the first probably after the first cycle, I rest only like maybe 2 or 3 minutes. But as you go the second cycle, then you might need to rest for 5 minutes, and by the time you do cycle 3, you might need 5 or 6 minutes of rest, because then you're getting burned out. And I try to do 4 cycles, so that's what I do, 4 cycles. And that's basically my lower split. That's what I've been doing. And for upper, I'll talk about that another time. But then my wife is enjoying these walks. So, it gets us out of the house a little bit. There's nobody out here in the golf course. So it's very convenient that this is right across the street. And we try to walk at least an hour. But like today, I mean, it's almost nighttime. By the time we get back home, it'll probably be like an hour and 20 minutes. And that's what we've been doing. So, yesterday I didn't record it, but after I finished eating, I think I got everything in there, everything that I ate yesterday. I talked about it, but just before going to bed, I had a serving of gummy bears. Yeah, gummy bears. That was like another 100 calories. So I finished the day yesterday with I think it was like 2,300. So, or just under 2,300, including the gummy bears. I tracked everything. So I was like 100 calories above the maximum where I want to be. But the first day I was like 200 calories below the minimum where I want to be. So today we'll see, but I have plenty of calories left over. I'll see what I make tonight. But when I weighed in this morning, I was not expecting it. I thought my weight was going to actually be a little bit higher. Due to the fact that I ate more and there's more food in my system and everything, but it wasn't. I dropped another half a pound. So holy cow, I only got 4 more pounds to lose. I mean, I didn't even talk about this, but just so you guys know, I started from 145. Yeah, that's what I weigh, 145, and I'm already like 6 pounds down in less than 3 weeks. I mean, the diet just barely really started, but like I said, since I cleaned up my diet like 2 weeks ago, I just started dropping automatically. So I've already lost about somewhere between 5 and 6 pounds in the first 3 weeks. So that is very fast. I'm not too surprised, but we'll see. And to get to my lowest point, I would have to drop to 134. Okay, 134. I've never weighed less than that as an adult. This has just never happened, and that's as lean as I've been able to get. So to do that, right, I have to drop just another few pounds. But what happens is that the leaner you get, the harder it becomes, and these last 3 or 4 pounds are gonna be brutal. It could take me, 2 months to lose 4 or 5 pounds, and you just get stuck, and it becomes really hard. And then I could start getting that thing that you just become like super low energy, and then I just stop dieting. But by then I'll be like freaking ripped. But we'll see what happens this time. And I do have, like I told you guys, I have a secret weapon to go to here at the end if I have to. All right, let me just get back home.
All right, guys, so let's talk a little bit about tonight's meal. I have a half a pound of chicken breast, and the red sauce there is hot sauce, 0 calories. I have another little salad with the same honey mustard dressing from the other day. I'm gonna have a couple of little tangerines there, and I have 2 whole eggs, and that white stuff, it looks like rice, but it's actually grits. Whatever, you can have rice, it's about the same. And the red stuff those are beets. I don't know if you guys ever tried that, but they're kind of sweet. I like them. So we got beets, we have tangerines, a small salad, half a pound of lean chicken breast, couple tangerines there, and that's the whole meal today. Don't expect this kind of like pretty setup every time. I'm not going through all this hassle every time, but it's the first week, man. I gotta give you guys some. Anyway, I'll try to record another little clip later and tell you guys the calories for this meal. If not, I'll just post it here on the screen somehow. Alright guys, so I'm gonna finish off with another smoothie. After I have this, it's gonna put me at 2,066 calories. And that meal you guys saw, that was 876 calories, and it was a whole bunch of food. So this will finish off my macros for the day. I'll be at 2,066, and we'll see. I mean, I imagine tomorrow I'm not gonna keep dropping weight, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know. Oh, by the way, this smoothie is same formula as the other night. Half a serving of Greek yogurt, non-fat plain Greek yogurt, half a serving of the low-fat cottage cheese, half a serving of strawberries, half a serving of blueberries, and one scoop of the K-pop protein, and some stevia to sweeten it up, and ice and water. That's all that's in there. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video right here. This is Saturday morning. Actually my weight went up. I weighed in 3/4 of a pound heavier this morning, Saturday morning. And that's the way it goes. Weight loss is not a linear thing. It just goes up and down all the time. So, but so far it's going really well. I feel really good, very good energy. I only had the one day that I felt a little bit low energy, but all the rest of the days have gone very well. I've showed you guys everything I've been eating. I've been tracking everything. Moving forward, I don't know if I'll track everything every day, but I'll do my best. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. By the way, the next videos are not gonna be this long, man. I apologize for the length of this thing. It turned into a freaking movie. But anyway, I had a lot of background information to give you guys on this one. Moving forward, they won't be this long. Today is Saturday, and I've recorded only a couple little clips, but I do want to put this video together. I'll show Saturday and Sunday. I'll show it on the next video, okay? And I'll hopefully upload a new cutting vlogs every Sunday night, and you guys should have it there on Monday mornings. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap it up right here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week.